No, I don't know if we're going to sandwich. I might just do them two separately. Good morning, everybody.
Good top of the morning to you.
Okay, I hear Donna. Now Donna doesn't get to do it this time. And Eric, you don't get to do it. Everybody else, good morning, everybody.
Top of the morning to you.
Okay, still. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, Dave.
It is St. Patty's Day. You should not have the green alcohol yet. No judgment. Good morning, and we are Soulshine. Victor, Donna, Eric, and myself, the loud one. We are going to play some songs for you this morning. We're doing an old faithful called I Am Blessed. There's a little dance move in there, do it if you will. But we don't sing from our seats, we sing from our feet. That means stand up. It's called I Am Blessed. The words are simple. I am blessed every day of my life. I am blessed. And we'll go on from there. Right? Eric, shall you?
Surely. I am blessed. I am blessed every day of my life. I am blessed. When I wake up in the morning till I lay my head to rest. I am blessed. I am blessed.
Okay, that's the whole song. No excuses. Let's sing it. Ready? Everybody.
I am blessed.
I am blessed.
I am blessed. Every day of my life. Every day of my life. I am blessed. When I wake up in the morning till I lay my head to rest. I am blessed. I am blessed. I am blessed. I am blessed. Every day of my life. I am blessed. When I wake up in the morning till I lay my head to rest. I am blessed. I am blessed. I am blessed. Oh, I am blessed. I am blessed. Every day of my life. I am blessed. When I wake up early in the morning till I lay my head to rest. I'm blessed.
Church, Eric. Okay, little known fact, we're doing two songs today. Fun one. I want to sing something, and you're going to sing I am a stand for whatever I sing, just echo me, we'll show you. It's so simple. We'll have fun. I promise. Karen Drecker's song for those who need to know. Let there be peace, go.
I am a stand for peace.
Let there be love.
I am a stand for love.
Let there be joy.
I am a stand for
We are making a new world now. Let there be peace.
I am a stand for peace.
Oh, let there be joy.
I am a stand for joy.
Let there be love.
I am a stand for love.
We are making a new world now. Let there be peace.
I am a stand for peace.
Let there be joy.
I am a stand for joy.
Let there be love.
I am a stand for love.
We are making a new world now. Let there be peace. Let there be peace. Go.
I am a stand for peace.
Let there be joy. You sing.
I am a stand for joy.
Let there be love. You sing.
I am a stand for love.
We are making.
We are making a new world.
Do that again. We are making. We are making a new world. One more time. We are making a new world. Good job.
Good morning, aloha! Welcome, everybody, to Unity Spiritual Community of Central Oregon. I'm Kevin. I'm going to be your host today. And why don't we take about 3 hours and everybody tell me your name and your life story. Like the worst nightmare, right, at a conference? Oh my God, everybody. Thank you for being here today. This is a really different day. One of the jokes my wife and I have is we'll wake up in the morning and I'll say, I want to do something different today. So we'll just always say, I want to do something different today. Well, one of the cool things about Unity is every day is different here. And today is really extra special different because we have a lot of things you might have noticed. Our silent auction going on. We have some new music options for you today during service, which are going to blow you away. And we have music during the auction that's going to blow you away. And we have a full, delicious, catered lunch for everyone after service during the auction, which will blow you away as well. So it is a day full of abundance. Great stuff. Okay, we are Wild Soul Sanctuary. What does Wild Soul mean? It means that, oh! And with that, howl means you're free to be yourself here, which is one of the things that we are very proud of, is that everyone is welcome, all shapes, sizes, colors, orientations, species even. We welcome you all, just as you are. So thank you for being here with us today. We have a lot to go through today, so forgive me if I talk fast. I am excited, but I'm going to talk even faster than normal. Let's read our mission statement together, shall we? Before we get rolling, it's right up there. We stand together to create a global ecosystem of unity, deep wisdom, and loving kindness. Hey, that's a great idea, Eric. I'm glad you started that. Maybe we can start that trend in the future, and also keeps the blood flowing in our legs so we don't pass out. So stand for our mission statement. Let's see if we can do that next time. All right. Our team today, we'll bring that up here. I'm your host. Our speaker is the one and only Katie Schmidt. We have our music by Soulshine and special guests. Youth, Genesis is doing youth, but I think actually Claire's doing youth. If I'm not mistaken. I think that got changed at the last minute. Prayer, Reverend Jane's going to do a welcoming prayer for us. Meditation will be our famous Dave Finch. Nico and Ilana are running the live stream, and Chris is on camera. Thank you, crew. And a special thanks. Oh, yeah, you can clap for these guys. I also want to extend an extra special thank you to the people who worked so hard to get this auction together for you guys. I don't know everybody in the team, but I know Charlotte was our champion on this, and she coordinated and put her heart and soul into it, and there were numerous volunteers, which you'll see out around and about today. I wish I could name them all, but I've seen them, how hard they've been working to bring this to you. And if you guys, auctions are fun, they're great stuff you can get, but really the bottom line, it's donation 100% to Unity, to our sanctuary, our home together. Everything that's bought is donated 100%, and all the proceeds go directly into our fund to be able to bring this lovely place to you and for you, with you, okay? So just keep that in mind as you bid more than the person in front of you. And actually, we give out stars if you outbid somebody who's bid. So this is a competition. Kicking, biting, screaming is allowed. Full contact auction, silently, of course. All right. Also, before we get going, I want to acknowledge the land that we are on. Hi. Okay. Is it a quick one? Like a really quick one? Okay.
So if you have not already signed up for the auction, afterwards we have a sign-up sheet out there. You will be given the corresponding number, and then that's the number that you add to the sheet. Okay, so you have to have a number. Right.
Oh, okay. So you're putting your number on the sheet, not your name. Gotcha. Okay. So you're now reduced to numbers, everybody. I understand the logistics. I'm going to go with it. All right? It's important. Let's just play along. Okay, so our chair on the stage and our land that we are on is thank you to the Wasco, the Warm Springs, the Paiute tribes, probably many others that I'm not aware of. They laid the groundwork for us to be enjoying this beautiful place we call home, Bend. Do you guys all agree with me this is the most amazing place to live? Yes. Are we lucky? And it's because of the others that came before us that we are able to be here. This chair, which is not a chair, it's a couch. We've expanded our couch for people who are not able to be with us, people we want to honor who can't be here. It used to be a single chair, but we realized there's so many people, they don't fit in one chair. So it's been expanded to a couch. So this is your place to put people in your life that you wish were still here or could be here with us today. Okay? That's to honor them. All right. Reverend Jane, would you like to do a welcoming prayer to open us up here? I'll give you a mic.
I'm just filled with joy as I look around the room and see so many of you. Some of you here for the first time, and some of you that I haven't seen for a while, and some of you that are just regulars, and I get to see you often. And so let's just take this joy and this abundance that are filling our room right now. Let us open our hearts and minds, and we claim the joy and love and abundance that are flowing through us, are flowing from us, that we source these. And our whole world is lifted. Joy, love, abundance, and peace. They come from us, through us, to us, in this great matrix of creation. We are so blessed, and so it is.
I'm going to give you a minute to fill out those beautiful green forms. I like green forms, right?
Prayer claim forms are in the back of the seat pockets. And one of the beautiful things about prayer is that it is a claiming of what is already possible in your life. And your prayer team, who are here today as well as online, will be joining you in affirming that. So don't hesitate to put one in there and see what happens. I've heard some miracles happening. Thank you, Dave. We'll give you a moment to just fill out your prayer claims if you'd like. You can do it online, scanning that giant QR code, or you can fill out the sheets manually, old school.
Let's sing the first song. Breathe in and know I am. Be still and know I am. Let go and know I am.
Whew, isn't that beautiful? I went a little out of order here, folks, so we're gonna bring our kids up, and we're gonna do our announcements, and then we have a really special treat for you. Come on up, kids. Are you being supervised today? Or are you on your own? Woo-hoo-hoo. Well, you may be on your own. Who of you wants to take charge? Evelyn? Nice. Evelyn's in charge. Okay, Evelyn. What are you guys going to do today? Anyway, let's bless these children as she decides what she's going to do with our team today. And hopefully by the time they reach the parking lot, they'll have a supervisor. You guys don't go outside without somebody, all right? I'm just kidding. All right, let's bless these lovelies together. You'll think about it. Okay. We appreciate the holy gift you are. We see the Christ light shining from you. May you always know what a treasure you are. May you always bring your gifts freely and fully to the world. And so it is. Look, you pray and it shows up. The miracles arrive. So here we go. Thank you, Genesis. Thank you, Mary Faye. Claire's in the nursery. Thank you all. All right, let's do a few announcements. And I'm going to go quickly. And you should know this, that if something sparks your eye, your attention, you go, ooh, that looks interesting, go to our website. All the information's on the website. And there's a lot more on the website, too. So first of all, we have tonight, sound bath, of course. Woohoo! Sound bath. Awesome. Men's group tomorrow night, 6 p.m. here. Dan, raise your hand, Dan. I just want to acknowledge you. This guy has been so committed to making that men's group an awesome place, a safe place, and so consistent. It's amazing. So thank you, Dan. We appreciate you. Tomorrow night, 6 o'clock. Be there, be squared. Today is our silent auction, as you probably have heard. We have Dave's Rockabilly Band, Sweet Red, and Hot Rod Billies will be playing, and we did sound check last night, and they rocked the house, you guys. And we have Anna is going to be singing, is our lead singer for that. Definitely hang out and dance around for that. We have our spring equinox celebration. This is coming up. You've been to some of these before. They are amazing. Plan to be here because we also have Tenley, I believe, is going to be dancing. She is really, really special. Cacao ceremony, music, fantastic experience. Please put that on your calendar. We also have a spirit group host training with me later this week if you are interested in hosting a spirit group. What's a spirit group? It's a small group. It's 4 to 8 people. They meet for a set amount of time, usually 6 weeks to 7 weeks, once a week at somebody's home, and you discuss a spiritual, enlightening, inspiring book or topic together. And you build community, and it's awesome. And I've had many of you in my spirit groups. I've been in your spirit groups, and that's why I feel a very deep connection to very, 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 very many of you in this room, because of this opportunity to be in a spirit group. So if you'd like to host one, here's your chance. You need to do the training. It's just a free hour-and-a-half training, and then you potentially could host one too. So if you want to sign up, it's on the calendar. And what's next? Theater Improv. Donna B. Woohoo! She's going to be leading a Theater Improv 101. Everyone is welcome. Is that right, Donna? Even people like me. No experience necessary. People are like scared on stage, like me. People with accents? No. No. If we can't understand you, we can't laugh at your jokes. So you gotta. Kidding, of course. So anyway, this is Friday at 6:30. You guys probably know every Sunday morning now we're doing a morning meditation in the room, the building right behind us. And if you haven't been to it yet, check it out. It's a great way to kind of ground yourself and get ready to get that peaceful grounding for getting excited and playing with us here at our celebration service. So right behind us every Sunday. There's printed calendars. It's online. Check it out. There's so much going on in our beautiful place here. And don't forget, we have the food is catered by Sam. Is Sam in the room here, or is she out working? She's working. She is a relatively new person to our community and has already donated so much, including she's a professional caterer, and she's donated a full meal, not your normal snacks and stuff, but a full lunch, salads, sandwiches, soups, desserts. I mean, she was listing off the things. It's amazing. So everyone is welcome. It's free. Please stay. There's a lot of food. Stay and enjoy the food and music afterwards. Even if you don't buy anything in the auction, just stay and celebrate with us.
Diane Moyerman has been a big part of that, too.
Oh, yes, Diane. She's a big part of everything. Where is she? Yes, she's our quiet, busy bee, always doing something for our community. Thank you, Diane. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, and now, I'm going to step down and let something else happen.
You're broken down and tired of living life on a merry-go-round, and you can find a fighter, but I see in you we're gonna walk it out and move mountains. We're gonna walk it out, move mountains. And I rise like the day. I rise up, I rise unafraid. I rise up, and then I'll do what 1,000 times again. I rise up, I rise like the waves. I rise up, I rise unafraid. I rise up, and then I'll do it 1,000 times again for you, for you, for you, for you. And when the silence ain't quiet and it feels like it's getting hard to breathe, I know you feel like dying, but I promise you we'll bring the world to its knees and move mountains, bring it to its knees, move mountains. And I rise like the day. I rise up, I rise unafraid. I rise up, and then I'll do it 1,000 times again. I rise up, I rise like the waves. I rise up in spite of the nag. I rise up, and then I'll do it 1,000 times again for you, for you, for you, for you. All we need is hope. And for that we have each other. And for that we have each other. We will rise, we will rise, we will rise. Oh. And I rise up, I rise like the day. I rise up in spite of the need. I'll rise 1,000 times again. And we'll rise up, we'll rise like the waves. We'll rise up, we'll rise unafraid. We'll rise up, and we will do it 1,000 times again for you, for you, for you. Thank you.
Wow. I'm going to take credit for that. Because I do remember I said, I want you to come sing on stage, and I'm sure it was all of my prompting that finally got her up here. Oh my gosh, you guys, was that like so beautiful? I mean, that's the kind of stuff we have going on here every week. What? Okay. I'm sorry, I'm just like, I got so fucking emotional. All right, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that.
Apologize, it's a sign of weakness.
I'm really excited to introduce Katie. Don't come up yet. She's not only our youngest speaker, which in itself is pretty exciting because it says something about the leadership in this community that we are not only excited, but for the second time inviting back someone completely different than you would normally see talking in a Sunday church. And one of the reasons I'm proud to be here and part of this community is the openness, the inclusiveness, the willingness to experiment and give people chances. And Katie's proven herself as a very, very inspirational sharer as well. She's 24. She is currently a lifeguard. She teaches swimming. She works with troubled youth. She has a degree from U of O in Indigenous Race and Ethnic Studies, IRIS, right? She's an amazing young woman. And I have found, having two young boys and myself surrounding her age, 22 and 25, that there is so much we can learn from our youth because they come from a perspective that most of us in this room, I would say, don't have. And how important it is for us to listen and to make ourselves open to the wisdom of our youth. So I'm very excited to welcome Kat to the stage. Thank you, Kat.
Oh my goodness, is this on? Okay. There is a lot of cables. I'm hoping I do not trip. Okay. Hi, everybody. It's been a hot minute. I am excited to be back. Of course, I couldn't just visit in regular. I had to be on stage for some reason. So Kevin kind of said one thing that I was going to bring up, which is I graduated in 2021 from the University of Oregon with a bachelor's in IRIS. And no, Dave. And and I will have some terminology that will come up that I learned from that bachelor's. I also felt that it was very important to write Gen Z. For a while, I really thought I was a millennial, and then I found out I was Gen Z, and then I was like, oh no, everyone's gonna think I eat Tide Pods. That's great. But I kind of started thinking about it and how Gen Z is really trying to push back on social norms and really figure out how we identify without labels. And I felt that it was very important to write that up. So yeah. So first off, I really want to start with a story time, which is going to be at like the heart of my entire talk. And I went to an all-girls school in high school. And it was a Catholic school. That's important for the story. And I had to take world religion. And my teacher was probably the most incompetent person ever. But he was absent one day, which was, yes. And this beautiful man was there and was our sub. This is Mr. Diaz. If you've ever seen Kung Fu Panda, he is like Master Oogway, the old turtle, very wise. So he would be my Master Oogway. And the topic happened to be about yin and yang. And he was asking us, like, where do you see yin and yang? And we all like stopped and started thinking, and we were like, well, environments, the world, like that kind of thing. And he said, well, it's really important that you find the balance within yourself. And yin and yang represents so much: light, dark, feminine, masculine, and there's a million other things that it represents. But you really need to find the balance within yourself first before you can find the balance in the environment and the world. And I was like, whoa, okay. Okay. So that's what my talk will be a lot about, is finding balance and social norms and all that kind of fun stuff. Thank you. And so first off, I want to talk about social norms. Everything that is up here is actually from actual magazines, news articles, everything. And so females are supposed to be submissive, we're supposed to be not aggressive. Apparently, I did not get that message. And we're supposed to be home-oriented. Men are supposed to be the aggressive ones, the breadwinners. There was a book. You know, it keeps getting written, so I don't know. There was a book that was written in the 20s and then has now been reprinted and keeps getting printed, which is called The Good Wife's Guide. According to this book, I would not be a good wife. If anybody wants some raw chicken, come see me. I am not a very good cook. My mother can attest, I am not very clean, so this book tells me I am not gonna ever get married. And then next, Nico. Thank you. So now I'm going to be talking about breaking social norms and what we do see in a lot of Gen Z millennials in our next generation of how we're trying to break social norms. And a big thing, I think, I'm seeing everybody is clothed, okay, is that a big focus is that every day you wake up and get dressed. And a lot of our inspiration comes from celebrities. So these are some of the celebrities that I've grown up with. We got Ruby Rose, we got Lil Nas X, we got, oh goodness, we have all of them. And it was a really big deal when Harry Styles wore a dress. It shook people of oh my God, there is a man wearing a dress. And I started thinking about it and I was like, this isn't new. These are some of the people y'all have grown up with. We got ABBA, we got David Bowie, we got Prince. I am forgetting someone. Who would that be, Mother? Katharine Hepburn, thank you. She has reminded me 50 times and I still never got her up there. Princess Diana's rocking that 3-piece suit. Awesome. And then, so one of my other bachelors was in theater arts. And we had a class that focused on clothing throughout history. And so seeing even these photos, I was like, let's take it back a little bit further. We went back real far. So, fun fact, heels were created by men for men. The higher the heel, the higher your status. Now, just imagine your king's walking in with 10-inch heels because he wants to show off. Yikes. And then also during the Renaissance and Baroque era, pink silk was really hard to make because of the dye. And so it was only made for rich men and boys to wear. So pink was a very masculine color throughout most of history. And then makeup was actually first came into the picture during ancient Egypt, and it was mostly worn by pharaohs to show their status. It didn't become popular for women to add makeup until later on, until Cleopatra. So men started makeup, very important. And then I also added togas up there because I was like, togas, dresses, pretty similar, so we'll just add that in there. Then next. So, of course I can't talk about all this kind of stuff, and oh goodness gracious, we have so many cables, and I am clumsy. So, of course I had to put myself up there as an example. So I was a little bit about me. My mom states it's a his, hers, and ours family. We have kids from parents and adopted and all them fancy things. And I was raised in between two brothers. So that meant that I got into burping contests, push-up contests, who could carry the most groceries in. That was my dad's favorite contest. And so I grew up with what the terminology you think of as a tomboy. I loved playing football during recess, but I went to an Episcopalian school at that time, and I had to wear a skirt and knee-high white socks. Really great for football. Really great for football. And so I really struggled with my identity for most of my life, where I felt like I was a girl, but society kept telling me, well, you like football and you like basketball and you hang out with guys and that's it, so you're a guy. And I was like, well, that doesn't sound quite right. And so I've had that kind of discussion and conversation with myself for most of my life. And then when I was getting into high school, I really only applied to all-female high schools. And that was terrifying for me because I was like, I don't have any female friends. They're catty, they're bratty, they're rude. Why would I want to hang out with girls? But I ended up going to an all-girls school, and it was the best decision I could have made because it stripped away that it wasn't boys' teams, girls' teams. It was, there is a lacrosse team, there is a basketball team. You didn't have to pick. And I got to meet some of the most amazing women in my life. They're up there, little prom dresses. I think that was senior prom? Yeah. We're going to go with senior prom. And they're some of my most favorite human beings to today. And they have been so supportive of me throughout high school and since then, of any way I've identified, any exploration I've had, and I am extremely grateful for them. Now, when I got to college, University of Oregon, go Ducks, I was a little nervous because all of a sudden I was like, well, I've only now hung out with women. What am I going to do with co-ed? That's scary. And so I was really nervous to go to college, but then it ended up being one of the most amazing experiences, just like high school, because I was given the freedom to explore who I was and what I wanted to be. And it was so cool. I have a photo of me up there. I was captain of a co-ed flag football team for 2 years in a row. Very proud of that. We sucked so badly, but that's not part of the story. We got to play in Autzen, which was super cool. Amazing event. I also added up there, because I got to brag a little bit about my makeup, boxing is still seen as a very masculine sport. But we see a lot of female fighters now. And for one Halloween, I dressed up as a female fighter. That is stage makeup. My mother wants me to clarify. I did not get beat up. It is stage makeup. And since then, I've still been exploring how I dress, maybe a mix of masculine and feminine, sometimes fully masculine, sometimes fully feminine. And over the summer, when I was working at the camp again, we had theme days. So my friend and I, in that corner picture, we gave each other concussions, fun fact. Tubing, don't go with friends, just as a heads up. And we needed to come up with a duo, but we had to wear sunglasses because concussion. And we were like, ooh, men in black. And then we're like, no, women in black. And so you kind of see that I am wearing like a skirt, pants kind of moment. I'm also wearing a sophomore in high school suit. So I found out I fit it in, yeah. And so it was really a great balance of finding the masculine and feminine for that. So next. So now I get into my Iris degree. So intersectionality, that is a long word. This is a long definition. Sorry, Mom, I am going to be facing backwards. Intersectionality is a sociological, analytical framework for understanding how groups and individuals' social and political identities result in unique combinations of discrimination and privilege. Whew! Said that in one breath. That is very confusing. That is what my textbook told me. I now have a different definition that even I can understand. This beautiful photo. Intersectionality is basically the roads that make you up as an individual, whether it's your class, your race, what else is there? Religion, occupation, so many things come together to meet in the middle that make you up as an individual. And each of us are different no matter if we are related or twins. Everybody is different, and what meets in the middle is going to be different for everybody. And that's how you see the world and how the world sees you, is going to be very complex. And so I decided to make an example with my unwilling victim, aka mother. So she raised me, but yet we are very different. I identify as fluid, so I use she, her, but also they, them pronouns. I personally found my yin and yang displaying outward of that I like to dress completely masculine, completely feminine, or balance between both. My mother identifies as female. I work in a mixed gender, since I have many different jobs, they're mixed gender workforces, where my mom has grown up, or worked in a very male-dominated workforce, which has taught her weird tips and tricks. You can ask her about water shots instead of vodka shots later. I identify as bisexual. I date both men and women. I fall in love based on your personality, not your gender. And my mother is straight. I am in a relationship, and she is widowed, so that's completely different. I don't have a dad, aka why she's widowed. And she has both parents. So even that's very different, of raising a child when you have both parents and they only have one parent. And she's starting to cry, and that's gonna make me cry, so I'm looking away. I'm coming over here instead. There's a couple other things, like I have a bachelor's, she has a bachelor's, master's, and PhD. Pop off. She has raised 5 of us children, saints above all, because children scare me greatly. I'm Spanish, German, via Canadian. My mother said it was very important to add that because she identifies more Canadian. And we're both American, but she is German and Irish via Canada. I was about to say Canada again. Oh, my word. I identify as Jewish. She is spiritual minister of world religions. She wanted me to plug that too. We have different hobbies. As you can tell, there is a lot of quote-unquote masculine things. Like I like to play water polo. May or may not have been kicked out of every single game my sophomore year for being quote-unquote too aggressive. Yikes. And I just thought it was important to show the intersectionality that makes us all different. Even my mom and I are very different people. And understanding and breaking down your identity helps you communicate better with others and also feel empathy for others, because you can stop and really look at what are their shoes. There's the quote of like, walk a mile in someone else's shoes. But how are you going to do that if you don't really understand their complexity? You can only look at one thing or another, but really understanding them as a person is extremely important. And I really wanted to end with a quote from my dad, which is gonna make me cry, and she's crying. This is great, we're all gonna cry now. His quote when he proposed to her? My grandparents stated it was not a proposal because there was no ring. He said, I don't need you to complete me, but I'm not complete without you. And that hits me in the gut of finding that balance of your yin and yang and being your whole person, but then wanting to share your life with someone else. And so, yeah. I now get to set up the next song, which I'm also helping do. Yay! This song I really wanted to sing because it reminds me a lot of my dad. And, oh no, I think I'm gonna make Dave cry. But yes, this song is very important to me, and this was a show that my mom and I saw a lot when I was growing up, and so that also means a lot to me, so I hope you enjoy. I've heard it said that people come into our lives for a reason, bringing something we must learn, and we are led to those who help us most to grow if we let them, and we help them in return. Well, I don't know if I believe that's true, but I know I'm who I am today because I knew you. Like a comet pulled from orbit as it passes the sun, like a stream that meets a boulder halfway through the wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? Because I knew you. I have been changed for good.
It well may be that we may never meet again in this lifetime. So let me say before we part, so much of me is made of what I've learned from you. You'll be with me like a handprint on my heart. And now whatever way our stories end, I know you have rewritten mine by being my friend. Like a ship blown from its mooring by a wind off the sea, like a seed dropped by a skybird in a distant wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? But because I knew you,
Because I knew you.
I have been changed for good. And just to clear the air, I ask forgiveness for the things I've done you blame me for.
But then I guess we know there's blame to share, and none of it seems to matter anymore. Like a comet pulled from orbit as it passes the
By a
sun,
wind off the sea, like a seed dropped by a bird in the wood.
who can say if I've been changed for the better? I do believe I have been changed for the better. But because I knew you,
Because I knew you.
because I knew you, I have been changed for good.
No, you're still there, don't worry. It's just hanging around your neck. Wow. Another one. Woo! Thank you, multi-talented Katie, for the beautiful talk and song. Eric, thank you, Dave. You guys rock. I think I'm going to be quiet for a second. Let's just appreciate what's been shared, the heart, the emotion. Thank you, Spirit, for bringing this to us today. People online, sorry you couldn't be here. This was an amazing day. We have a lot more coming on, but thank you for being online. Thank you, our live stream crew, for making this available. You are just as important, even though you're virtual to us. But hello, everybody say hello to the people online. Hello. Right now, we are appreciating abundance. This is a time to think about the flow. One of my favorite analogies was from Lynn Twist talking about abundance. And you know what? Actually, this was Reverend Jane, I think, that shared this with me years ago in an abundance class. And she talked about the idea of if you hold on to what you have so tightly, there's no way you can open up to receive more. Think about it. If you're clinging, your hands are closed, your body's closed, you're holding on to what you have so tightly, treasures could be falling down all around you, and you're like, there it goes, but you can't grab it, right? Your hands are full, you're tight, you're closed. There's no way you can get more unless you let go, give some away, and now you're open to abundance, more, better. And that stuck with me over the years, and it's been a huge influence in my life as far as my ability to let go, to give, to contribute, and to see firsthand how my life becomes richer in the process. So maybe just think about that, and I'm going to invite our wonderful greeters up here. Thank you for their volunteers. They're going to bring baskets, and in these baskets, when they go around, you can throw some cash, you can throw your prayer claim forms, you can throw, if you're anyone here for the first time today, on this special day, anyone here first time? Welcome. What's your name? Courtney, welcome here today. Anybody else? First time? Hello, sir. What's your name? Donald. Welcome. We're glad you came today. Thank you for being here. Yeah, but you haven't actually come and just hung with us. Welcome, Pete. You guys have probably been to his concerts here that have been amazing, speaking of great music, and we for sure know that you're going to be back to do another concert. Yeah, of course, okay. Yeah, thank you. I saw another hand over here. Somebody else?
It's my first time in this building. It's been a lot of years.
Thank you for joining us again. We're always feel blessed to have new people come and experience our loving community here. So, da-da-da, off you go. Do your thing. Yes, it's okay now. Dave.
Oh, come on, guys. Can still shine up here. It's not a TV theme song, so. Here we go, ready, sing. I got gratitude in my heart. I got gratitude in my soul. I just want to say thank you.
Thank you.
I just want to say thank you. Mahalo. I just want to say thank you for it all. Thank you for it all. I got gratitude in my heart. I got gratitude in my soul.
Baby.
I just want to say thank you. I just want to say thank you.
Rubble.
I just want to say thank you for it all. Thank you for it all.
Let's bless these gifts real quick. Kia, from the love of pure spirit within us, we bless these gifts. We send them forth to heal, bless, and prosper. They are evidence of our faith and belief. They do good work in the world, return to us multiplied abundantly. And so it is. Thank you, greeters. Thank you, folks. Hey, we have one more really cool thing to do. Reverend Jane, come on up. She's going to introduce a few new Unity members. Woo! One. It's on platform 1.
Okay. So Raven and Kathy and Wendy, come on up. Raven couldn't come. We have 6 new members, so 2 of them made it today, and you'll get to meet the other ones later. So let's see. So let's move to Kathy right now. Kathy has been an RN since 1982 and a hospice nurse for the last 25 years. And as if that weren't enough, she has now been reinventing herself, and she's almost complete with her massage therapy training. So new career coming up. Her daughter Raven is here, and Posey is her granddaughter. And she loves walking and hiking and connecting with people on a heart-to-heart level. Singing, so another new voice up here one of these days. Sacred ceremony, being in nature, and being with her family. And spiritually, her background was her grandparents were Seventh-day Adventist, and her parents rebelled, and she was given a choice to attend or not. So she attended church primarily for social reasons during grade school. She attended Seventh-day Adventist school from K through college. She was baptized, she sang in the youth choir, and then she discovered that being in nature was more where she got her spirituality. Then she discovered the spiritual awareness community in Bend back in 1998 and felt like she'd come home. And then after moving back to Idaho, she attended a Light on the Mountain, which was similar. And she recently moved back to Bend after her husband died and attended Unity at the end of 2023, and again, felt like she was coming home. So she wants to be part of the Soulshine music team, the healing group, and the women's group. So welcome to Kathy. And would you like to just say why you would like to be a member?
It's hard to put it in a word. I'm looking for belonging and community. And this feels right.
I aspire to be one of those 8-handed, 8-armed deities. Okay, and then this is Wendy Wilson over here. And Wendy is a health and wellness coach, a plant medicine educator, a sound healer, a Reiki practitioner, and a human design coach. And her family consists of Giorgio, her son, who's 20, and thankfully follows them wherever they move over the last few years, and her partner, Dwayne, over here. Her passions are helping people find natural solutions to health concerns. Travel, Pilates, yoga, hiking, horseback riding, and creating amazing events for our community to come to. She grew up listening to Tony Robbins and Marianne Williamson, thanks to her mom, who was on a huge personal development journey at the time. She's always considered herself spiritual, not religious, and has always found the divine outside in nature, near the ocean or in the forest. Her connection to nature is deep and profound, and she displays that passion with the frequency her instruments, which she plays in her sound baths, are tuned at. At a fairly early age, she came to understanding that most religions are based on a piece of the truth that is then expanded or added unto to create a culture, a certain set of rules and beliefs that they should abide by. And she has to admit that she's a bit of a rebel, in a good way, she believes, and is always trying to seek the utmost expression of love, forgiveness, understanding, acceptance, and inclusion. And she started attending here back in 2020 before the pandemic, and then they moved to South Carolina for a little over a year, and now are back and have been coming since the beginning of this year. And is so grateful to be back. It feels exactly like coming back to family. And she wants to be involved in spirit groups, women's group, A Course in Miracle, and would like to volunteer on the special events team, the marketing team, be a spirit group host, and the healing team. So, would you want to say why you'd like to be a member?
I think this is on, right? Yeah. Yeah, I was here I guess it was probably a month ago, and all these beautiful familiar faces, right? And Jane was here, which, oh my gosh, Jane just feels like a mom, like a friend, I just love you so much. I've always felt connected to Jane, and I'm looking out to the crowd, and I'm seeing Suzanne, and I'm seeing Karen, and I'm seeing Tam, and I'm seeing Robin, and I was like, oh my gosh, of course I want to be a member, right? Like, it's family. It's so beautiful. And every day I get up and I state my gratitude. I have my cup of cacao, and I'm like always stating how grateful I am to be back here. This land is so special to me. And I feel like, Kevin, you were saying like how special, right? Like, it's amazing being here. And they say that because we're on this plate of rock, right, like lava, but when you grow roots here, they're so strong, like it brings you back. I think probably a lot of you can feel that too. So thank you.
Oh, thank you so much. I just want to say, as long as I'm up here, I was like you, Kevin. I just was filled with tears listening to these, to Amandine sing and to Kat sing as well as speak, and I feel so full of what this community has become. That people show up and they become members and they share their talents, and it just fills my heart. And I'm going to be taking a sabbatical that starts tomorrow. I couldn't miss this auction, so I put it off by a day. But so you won't see me for, I think it's 5 weeks or 6 weeks. I'm splitting it up into a few segments, so I don't have to be gone too long. Because truthfully, I need the nourishment of being here, but I also need a break because I make myself crazy, and so this is my time to get back in balance. So I want to thank you all for the opportunity to have that break and for everything that you are. And the order of service today was all different because we wanted to make time to be able to finish setting up for the auction, and some of it changed from what I thought it was going to be, and it doesn't matter. It was just, I was sitting there feeling like, wow, here I am stepping away to take the sabbatical, and already it's changing, and it's outside of my control, and that is such a good thing, because it's just allowing this community to grow and become what it needs to be. And it's, yes, I'm an influence, but it's not me, it's all of us. And so thank you for being who you are and being here.
Wow. Okay. We have one more thing, and then we're gonna ask everyone to clear out of this room so they can finish setting up for the auction. Go grab some food, get ready for some rockin' music, and then stick around and come bid. There is one little change. You're not reduced to numbers. We actually want to know who you are when you sign on to the sheets. So, but we do want, Charlotte would like you to put your name on the sign-up sheet, right? Okay, so I thought, are we still having numbers? Where is she? Charlotte, anyway. Okay, so I think we still have numbers, but do put your name on the sign-up sheet and write your phone number on there so that we can contact you. You don't have to be present to win, so if your name is the winning bid, you'll be contacted. But you're probably going to want to stick around anyway because it's going to be fun. But let's do our prayer of intention, if we can bring that up, and we're going to send ourselves out to the lobby to party for a little bit. And if you guys would like to join me, let's affirm this for the week, how we're going to put ourselves out into the world. Holy light shines within and all around me, a presence of love that is always there. I am that presence. I am a radiant field of love energy. I am holy light. My essence cradles and guides me. I am a gift in this world. I go forth from here in joy. Bless the world with my loving light. Yes, you will. Yes, you do. And so it is. Thank you, everybody. Don't go far. And
on Friday, it's not only theater improv, but it's my birthday. So if the theater improv doesn't bring you in, I'm going to have birthday cake. Okay?
Yeah.
Come see me.
I got gratitude in my heart. I got gratitude in my soul.
I just want to say thank you.
Thank you. I just want to say thank you. Have a great week. I just want to say thank you for it all. Let's take it out.
Spend a lot of money.
Thank you for it all.
Instead of a mic drop, I did that.